Upsetting to me. It is a good team fighter, of course. Good for Uniboy to have that, to be able to protect his Callista as well. As we get the insta-lock Nautilus into that bot side. So it's Hook City here in the bot lane, but
at least hovering around waiting for PZX to show himself. But PZX is level 4. Shadow's only level 3.
There we go. Flash in with the Flay. They're going to get the heal out of him. They're going to try jump down onto Kramer. Can he get the last auto attack off into reheal? No, he can't. TP coming in here from Fearness and from Shie. But the rest of LGD need to run away here. PZX there throws LGD. Should they want to go for it hard to get Mark over the wall without his flash? There he goes. We are going to see the Zhonya's into the Fate's Call, and Mark ends up going down. The Equalizer does not do enough damage to kill off. Fearness making his way down towards mid lane means that LGD do have the priority in mid and in top, so they are the ones who pick up the Dragon. And yeah, like I know we talked about allies at all in the first 10-12 minutes of the game, that he was able to pick that one up straight away, but now PZX is here, and now they're going to try and see if they can catch up onto him. They are going to take down that first kill, and that's going to be the flash forward. 2 TPs coming in onto this as well. Shie should be able to safeguard back to his Rumble, as he does. Shockwave lands onto Shadow. We might have the Lee Sin kick back underneath the tower, but no Undertow shall land. But a nice Sonic Wave from Shie does trade this one back. It ends up being a 2 for 2. Now we can go out towards this bot side. The Chain of Corruption on the box has been landed, but those auto attacks are going in. Kepler and Reheal are still pushing forward, and they will take the 2v2 kills all to themselves. They'll get one more auto attack and the rend. Is it enough? He needs like one auto attack. I don't know. There it is. He's waiting for the rend cooldown to come back off of it, and that ends up being overall. And now LGD can start to look around the map a little bit more, start looking for a little bit more advantage.
Topsider, rotate your bottom lane down mid, but you're just giving over so much for free to LGD in return for a Rift Herald.
Yeah, you're giving over 2 towers, and the Rift Herald maybe gets you a tower. That's the big difference. You got the Rift Herald, but you'll be able to trade back a tower here. By the time these resets come in, they should be able to defend the tier 2, so not really too concerned here for LGD. They are going to throw Fearness up on his top side. Doesn't have Ghost, but has got TP available to him. Rift Herald will get the charge off and get that first tower down. So it's still a trade of 1 for 1 in that regard, but the Dragon being taken as well here by the side of LGD means they are still winning on the objective game. Shadow completely unperturbed, uncontested, and should be able to just walk back up towards mid and maybe even threaten towards this top side of mid lane as we see Fearness jumping in. Does have the needlework down onto Kepler, who does get himself out with the Dark Passage, but PZX not going to be as lucky. He tried to get over to the wall to maybe get himself out, but not quite able to do it. Shadow, though, gets caught by a shockwave into the Fate's Call, and Kepler picks up that one. So, boy, not exactly sure where everyone is, but now Shadow might be in a little bit of trouble. He completely whips the ult and actually gets the shockwave off just before the Devour, and now Shie hits himself over the wall, forced to flash away. Shadow taking so much damage. He's almost dead. He's dead. 4-0-2 now for Kepler, and V5 may have found themselves a fight. No! Allies cannot get the skin going, and that's 2 kills back for this Varus. Fearness is massive on this Gwen and just keeps snipping through the health bars. It is going to be V5 gaining 1 or 2, but losing 4. It is just so difficult to see. They will, however, keep Reheal alive just about. He's trying to get the Q off, but a Uniboy will soak that one up. Flash forward. Not quite sure this is going to work out for you, Mark. It will. I lied. Mark knew everything. It was all a bait. Even pops up the top hat. And now LGD have themselves a 3,000 gold lead. Mid lane turret. They're going to be able to get control over this Dragon.
In front of him. And then Shie following through on the opposite side. As we don't get to see the cool outplay, but Uniboy looks like he's caught out.
Shie missed the Q, or did he, as he got himself right behind the Orianna. They will get the teleport in with the Devour. Nice little bit of shielding there for Uniboy, and now all of a sudden V5 have themselves a bit of headway. All these ultimates are down for LGD, and they're being collapsed upon. Shut down onto Shie, shut down onto Fearness, and that's 2 quick kills. Baron is up. This could be an opportunity for V5.
And what a tragic throw coming out from LGD, where not all their members were there, and they were trying to funnel in 1 by 1, but V5 easily able to get all their members there, especially with the double TP coming through. I think this should be a Baron. They got to be careful. Shadow does have Smite, but no Equalizer.
No Equalizer. They don't want the Baron to be 50-50, so he's going to try and straight away. Chain of Corruption just go down. They trade back the support for the top laner. V5, though, can they go back onto this Baron? I don't think they can. They kind of need to run back down towards this Dragon, because that's up in 4 seconds. That will put LGD onto Infernal Soul point as Reheal. Oh, nicely done there. Gets himself off on the hook. Shadow goes down, and then they can maybe look for Kramer, as they can kind of just keep pushing on top of this one. Reheal just being a little bit of a nuisance. They jump straight on top of him. Kramer gets one back, but not able to get it back. It is a delayed ace at the end of it all. LGD.
Does end up working on the end, which kills being traded back and forth between both sides, but Penguin, more fighting.
More fighting. Elias is dead. There's nothing he can do. He has no damage. Like you said, he's a stacked stick, so he is 0-4-4 on this Tam Kench. Be the point of contention, you would imagine. I like this crit build coming out from the side of Kramer. Just means that he can shred through something like the Tam Kench should he need it. But a good hook onto the Lee Sin. Xie, though, just says, I can go for this, but he flashes forward, misses the Q after the ultimate. And now V5 have an opportunity to go back onto this Baron, and they're very healthy.
Not only did you lose a member in Xie there, but Shadow also doesn't have the equalizer anymore because he dropped it. So I feel like you're missing a lot of your power. We're going to keep our eyes on Fearness to see if he can make a hero play.
Ooh, they're going to get the shockwave and the hook, the knock up there from the Desolate Dive as they jump straight back in on top of Kramer. He's trying to trade this one back. He gets one. Will not be able to get any more as the Fates call comes in. Mark, though, will use his stopwatch to keep himself alive for those precious seconds. And now V5 get themselves back onto the Baron. They've got themselves a nice couple of kills, and they've got themselves an objective to maybe look to send this to a game 3. Oh, what's to say that
but
TP?
LGD won a contest. We see Fearness making his way over. Doesn't have the needlework anymore, and Shadow still doesn't really have anything.
Oh, the hook is fantastic. As Fearness goes in, though, he actually takes out the jungler. That's so important. LGD looking to try and maybe take this one back on top of this fight. The Devourer onto Kepler to try and keep him alive. He is the damage. Double knock-up, knock back. Elias is by himself, can take the Dark Passage, but can be followed straight away by Xie on this Lee Sin. They've got enough damage, and oh my god, it's throw after throw after throw. Uniboy
so far, so this should be a potential ban for LGD, but both PZX and Reheal are getting pretty close. LGD actually not burning this as quickly as I expected them to.
Well, they're going to go in. They're going to kill off Uniboy straight away and go back and kill the Baron. Now, minute time, they will have themselves an Infernal Soul, but there's the equalizer there. Oh, Reheal. I love the idea. Sadly, Mark had some of his own, and that's going to be 2 quick kills after the Baron. It's back up to a 4,500 gold lead. We are seeing LGD finally take control of this game 27 minutes in, and there's just no way they can stop this push. Honestly, I think you lose an inhibitor here, maybe even lose the base.
I mean, if LGD can find something else, which, let's be honest, Mark has been on point this series. We were highlighting Shadow coming into this series as a player to watch, but I feel like Mark has really been the standout for LGD, getting everything going so far.
Well, it looks like they're just going to take the inhibitor, roll back 15 seconds till that dragon spawns, take it as PZX. It's just not going to be enough. That dragon taken very, very low, very, very quickly. We are going to see PZX going to be jumped on by Fearless to jump in now. There's the equalizer. Down! He gets another steal. Shadow's number on the smite has been taken. Xie here, jumping forward, does land the Q, takes out Uniboy. The Tam Kench is dead as well. Yes, you got the Infernal Dragon, but are you going to lose the game off of this? That is the question. We see Xie going in off of the Q. They're trying to keep Kepler alive. He used the cleanse. He's using the kiting back. You can see him. He's putting in so much damage, but not enough. Not enough spears in the back of Xie to get that one to stick. And now LGD, honestly, could just end the game.
Yep, LGD missing another smite, but in the end, it doesn't matter. When the enemy team overcommits to steal away the soul, which, let's be real, they probably had to, LGD going to be happier picking up the game.
LGD will end their split 7-9. They will take the 2-0, and V5 will have another 0-16 split in summer 2021.
When the world is calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name?